All right, time to cancel stances and blockade other darknesses. So go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. This Slater, Halloween Slater, is a pretty good like debuffing unit. He has a blockade single target, and he also has a debuff where he can just block everything, allowing you to only do attack skills while lowering your attack by 20% as well. And then what makes it even more crazy is I believe he has like one of those like crazy good passives for his time, considering he came out like 30 years ago. When attacked in PvP, all critical damage taken is reduced by 80%, and all allies attack increased by 10% for 2 turns whenever, you know, obviously you get critted on and stuff. So that's pretty good. And his relic, I don't think it's gonna matter all too much, if I'm not mistaken. If I either say it off the top of my head, just deal with like his gauge and crit. Yep, when you use a skill and land a critical hit on the enemy, your attack power increases about 15 up to 5 times. He's not gonna be critting, so that's only for like Red Demon when the blue Slater was like prominent. So that is it. Let's hop in. No card set because it's ungeared. Sunjin Woo, our guy. Darkness, our girl, and then we got our debuffer. We got our DPS, our tank, and our I guess support. I mean, technically Darkness doing tank and support, but y'all don't want to hear that. Oh, Light Escanor, I haven't seen him in a minute. Is it? Yeah, it's Light Escanor. So let us, you know what? And then blockade her? Hold on. This is cooking. This might be cooking. This might be cooking. No infect for you. And your weak point AoE gets reduced to nothing. I haven't seen Light Escanor in a minute. Y'all want that video? I think I might have to do that. But I usually put on that so. Just stance up, boom, and then in order. Oh, you know what? Oh, that lasts for like forever. What the hell? I'll just attack you so we can get the final flames down. Decoy. All that matters is Sunjin Woo can't infect us, so that might be, yeah, that's a good combo. So when we fight Sunjin Woo, literally we can just keep healing. You know, who cares? He took our HP. We can still heal, and he takes 80% less damage from crits. Hopefully, he can take this AOE from Runhild right here. Oh no, okay. Thank you, Darkness. Thank you, Halloween Slater. It's done. That's it. Painless. Absolutely painless. And then he can lock her down to where, you know, she comes out, she wants to drain. You can't do that. Imagine he crit once though. He can crit with Nachi's ultimate, I'll tell you that. Nah, he probably can't. Probably won't even be a nothing. Nope. The only way she'd be able to drain is if it was tied in like her passive or something like that. Saying like when she uses a single target, she can lower gauge. But yeah, he can't even crit if he wanted to with nonsense. Maybe, because doesn't he get like what? You probably get 100 with nonsense. I might be misremembering it, but Shit, let's try to go crazy. Let's try to go crazy, Slater. I think he had several ultimate though, no? No, it wasn't. It was like a tax seal or some shit, right? No, because he'd be sealed. I meant maybe that's the SR Slater I'm thinking of, yeah. That's it. Very comfy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Very comfy. I like it. I really do like this. Very uber comfy. I fuck with it. So what am I gonna name this? Bloody Elizabeth. Bloody Elizabeth is the, hold on. Bloody Elizabeth is the second worst unit I've used. ... Well, I wanted to say she could be getting LR, but I think that's funnier. You like, what's the first? Clinton shit, right? That's what I say. Use a talent. I don't know if we can do damage to these people. I have no clue. That's very good tanking. Considering he had a K buff. We might make it. We might be all right. Just because he takes 80% less from crits. And they got unlucky, so I wasted my time. Oh my, really? I was expecting at least like a third of my health. Oh dear, really? Of course, when I use a unit that can stop stances, the person don't get stances or the bot doesn't get stances, which is hilarious because I always cry about people getting stances every turn. Fire, fire, Psycho Soldier. No, it's the moment of truth. Can we do damage to Kian? Oh, we couldn't. Hey, here's what it is. And she still don't have no stands. It's crazy, but I got that debuff ready. We got that debuff ready, chat. I'm keeping all them cards, baby. Thank you, Easton. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, hold on. Might be done yet. Might be done. Chat. No way they got all Ks. I'm about to say. Oh, we don't have no Sun Jin Woo cards either. And you got a stance the moment. Actually, give us Sun Jin Woo cards, please. What the fuck? Well, he definitely did. Oh, PvP is closed, by the way. Like, this is the literal last match. Sun Jin Woo. I can't do nothing, alright. Just die. I went from saying like, yeah, smooth to like, yeah. Yeah, PvP's close. I can't, what? Hello? Oh. Typically the menu still pops up even now. What was that? Oh, I was about to say. I thought that was, I said 18 million. Like, how? Like, how is that possible? Yeah, PvP closed, huh? Yeah, they closed. Well, yeah, I guess that's it. No, well, I don't. Oh, you know what? I'll probably. Hello? Y'all see this? I see this. I can't even move. But I think that's it. Honestly, that's really all there is to show. I was gonna do one more match anyway, but the fact, well, I don't know how Loki did that much. I to be fair, I do underestimate Loki a lot. I kind of just like put him in a box in my mind whenever like he was new. I was just like, he just support. He's just like here to, like, the only thing I think he can do of value for me is give me damage cap and delete. That's the only thing I really think about Loki to do. But he can do damage at the right time. I just don't really care for it all too much, because I think trying to get there is a little bit like too, what's the word? Too much effort to get there. I guess it's too much effort to try to get to where he wants to be damage wise. I'd much rather just get a delete, and if I can get the Q buff every time, that's what I'll take. I don't really give a fuck about J or K. Or even like if everybody gets the same buff, he gets his rank up. I don't really even look to have that. I don't really care for the gambling side. But to be fair, that's just like really, I can't even go to the summon screen. That's how I am with these like gacha games in general. I actually hate summoning. People say, oh, people play gacha games because they love to gamble. I think I just like Grand Cross. I actually hate summoning. If you notice, I just I make an effort to like put myself in a situation where I have enough to get the character no matter what. You think I spend hundreds of dollars just to keep summoning and maybe get a character? No. The only reason I play Grand Cross is because it has a pity. If it didn't introduce that pity, I probably would have stopped playing it like 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years ago. For real. But because it has a pity and I like the gameplay, it's like a win-win for me. I love the game. I love playing the game. And I can guarantee the character without breaking the bank, bro. Y'all, chat. You have to understand this. If you go into a celebration, if you come back to Grand Cross, let's say you're not a content creator like me, you're just a regular player, and you love Zeldris, and a new festival Zeldris comes out, guess what? That's only, hold on. I'll do the math for you. 3 big packs. If you buy 3 big packs right now, if you're an American like me, a big pack you may think is $100. No, it's like $72. You buy that 3 times. That is, well, let's do the numbers, Devo. Let's say you have a job and you work, but you love Zeldris, right? $72 times 3. That's $200 to get 1 character. And then with Grand Cross, it's kind of grimy to get the outfits, so it's like, I'll say $15 if you get the pack of the outfits without the gems. So let's just say $45. $45 because they come out with 3 outfits. Boom. And then Hawk Pass, you don't got to buy the Hawk Pass. You got to have enough points. You can get that free. That's 4 outfits. And then you come with outfits. So you got max outfits. You spent $261 to get the character that you love, that you die for, and to possibly be meta for a long time. Well, not a long time. I would say like, I'll give it 2 months. I'll give it 2 months for that character to be meta, which is still like, you may be thinking, Davo, Not every nigga has 260. I said, bro, I said if you're an adult, you play these games correctly, not no child who just like takes their mother credit card. I'm saying if you are a adult weeb who has this dispensable income, $261 for the character you love, and they can be meta. Well, and kind of that Marvel can be grimy sometimes by giving, oh, you got this character got to be 260 to even be runnable. Let's just say it's the perfect festival where they're good at 1/6. Let's just say that. Let's just say that, because sometimes the festival you got to get do, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It depends. But if this Zeldris that you love costs $261 and is a pretty good unit for like a very decent long time, I think that's worth it. If it's a character that you give a fuck about. If it's a Broly, imagine if a Broly came out and this thing was meta forever. It was $200 and you had a disposable income. I think you probably take that compared to another gacha game, like let's say like a Hoyoverse game. You want this character, you have no pity built up, so that means you got to get 9 pulls, 90 pulls. I mean, and then the big pack on that game is $100. You only get 5 pulls, 50 pulls. I mean, so you got to get 2 just for a chance to even get that character at the 10th pull. You could lose and get like Fushuan or Blade or something on Starro. Then you got to build all the way back up and you go to hard pity again. That's another $200 for, guess what? E0. E0, they're awful. Cyrene, got many problems. E2, you know what it solves that? E2. $200 times 3, $600 to get an E2 Cyrene if I'm unlucky. I don't like that. I don't like that. I'd much rather spend the 261 for the character that I love and is runnable at 1/6. That's just my mind. I mean, obviously, gacha games they're never like linear like that. You can never compare side by side. Some characters are awesome at E0. Some characters are stinky at 1/6 in Grand Cross. We understand that, but I'm just saying in this scenario, if you take a character that you love and it's this much, and you also take a character that you love in Star Rail and you lose all your 50/50s, you are $600. Not 600. You might as well be out $600 if you lose all your 50/50s for E2. Nah, actually, I think I might be incorrect on that one, because if I lose 2 50/50s, I think I'm guaranteed the next one. Because I think I got that for Acheron or somebody. I forgot. It was somebody I E2'd or something. But if I lose 2, that means I can get on the next one. It'll be guaranteed or something like that. So if I want 3 copies of Cyrene, I don't have to lose twice. So 90 pulls, 180 pulls, 270 pulls, 360 pulls, 360 pulls. Yeah, I think in my head it makes sense, but that's just me. What's the moral of the story? Don't play gacha games? Yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying if you have aspiration, this turned into like some long. It's not a rant, but it's just like me talking, yapping. If you have aspirations of getting into gacha games, make sure you first of all, you love the game, you like the gameplay, and you wouldn't mind potentially spending in the game. I know a lot of people play these games. There's a lot of YouTubers who are free to play, but if you wouldn't mind spending money down the line, let's say you blew up, would you let's say the possibility you blew up and you're making content creation, would you mind buying cosmetics for a character down the line? If the question is I would mind, then you probably wouldn't even see yourself playing for a long time. But I digress. Some people can make a whole career out of not spending money on the game. Che Fanta just pops up to mind. Not putting a dime into it, just playing completely free to play and documenting their experiences on YouTube. Fair if you want to do that. However, everybody's different. I like the game enough to spend money. I don't spend as much as I used to. Before the content creator program, I used to spend a lot, like a buttload. But now that they give gems, I could just buy outfits, which is about $45 a month. Because the banner unit and every month is probably a unit we have in game, so they have outfits. So I'm probably spending like $45 a month on Grand Cross, unless I plan on 6-6 in him. But if like this character that comes out for November Festival, if they're like required to be 3-6, I'm probably stopping at 3-6. I don't probably even see the need to 6-6 unless they're fucking busted or something stupid like Skull. I think Skull was stupid enough for me 6-6, and I had the capacity to do that, so thankful I was lucky too. I think I was lucky. I don't remember my luck. See, that's how you know I don't like to gamble, because I don't even fucking remember my luck with Skull. So that's it. W yap. Moral of the story: do what you want to do and support those who you love who are doing what they want to do. So I mean, that's what my family does. My family is very supportive. They may not know what the fuck I'm doing. They may not know like what this is, but they support it. You know, it's W, like parents, family, a lot of them. Like the only person who really knows what I do like that is my brother Daryl, but because he's in that like gotcha space. Nobody else is like they think I stream. I think this is. Let me stop. Let me get y'all out of here, bro. I just yapped for like 10 minutes, but that's all. I don't know how I got on that tangent, but W yap, I guess.